Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back and thank you for supporting me. I'm Coretta. In this video, I will show you how I made a multi-layer rhinestone shirt using a Etsy rhinestone template. Come on y'all, let's get started. For this project, I will be using rhinestone flock, Hotfix rhinestone transfer tape. I'll be using SS10 Hotfix rhinestones, an edge brush to brush in the rhinestones, a wax pencil, and a heavy cotton Gildan t-shirt. I will leave a list of these items in the description of the video. In this video, I am going to be using a multi-layer rhinestone template to create a rhinestone shirt using Cricut. If you are interested in purchasing the design, I will leave the link in the description of this video. So the first thing I'm going to do is upload the rhinestone template onto the canvas. And to upload, I am going to select Upload on the left toolbar. I'm going to select Upload Image. I'm going to select Browse. I am going to browse to where the rhinestone template is located, and then I'm going to select the template and select Open. This screen is showing the rhinestone template that I am uploading, and so I am going to select Continue on the bottom right. This is the image detail screen. I am not going to make any changes, and so I'm going to select Upload on the bottom right. Now the rhinestone template is on the canvas. I am going to make sure that it uploaded at the correct size. Sometimes when uploading rhinestone templates into Cricut Design Space, it may not upload at the correct size, so you always want to check the size. According to the instructions, the size should be 11.361 in width and 7.283 in height. To check the size, I am going to select the entire rhinestone design. On the top toolbar under Size, I'm going to select Size, and here I can see that the width says 7.587 and the height is 4.665. This is not correct, and so I am going to change it to the correct size. I am going to leave my lock proportions locked for right now, because once I size the width, the height should automatically change to the correct height. And so I'm going to select the width, change the width to 11.361 and hit enter. And the height did not change to the correct height. And so I'm going to unlock the lock proportion, and I'm going to change it to the correct height, which is 7.283. And I am going to hit enter. Once I'm finished, I'm going to select anywhere on the canvas to close this window. Now that I have checked the size, I am ready to cut. And so I'm going to select Make on the top right. On this screen is the rhinestone template on the color coordinated mats. And I have a blue mat, I have a gray mat, I have a silver mat, and I have a red mat. And as you can see, each mat only has one layer on it. And so that I can maximize my flock, I am going to move some of the layers to one mat. To move a layer, I am going to select the silver mat. And with the silver mat selected, the layer that is on the mat is selected as well. I am going to select these 3 dots on the top left of the layer. I am going to select Move Object. I am going to select the mat that I want to move this layer to, and I'm going to move it to the blue layer. So I'm going to select the blue mat, and then I'm going to select Confirm. This will move the layer to the new mat. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move the layers around and position them so that the way that I want them, so that I can get get everything positioned on here together. I am going to repeat this for the red mat. Now I have consolidated to 2 mats. I have a blue mat and I have a silver mat. And now that I've consolidated the mats, there is nothing else to do here because the rhinestones will be picked up with Hotfix transfer tapes. And so I'm going to select Continue on the bottom right. Here on the material screen, I am going to select the material setting that I created to cut rhinestone flock. My material setting is 345 cut pressure, 1 pass using a fine point blade. I am going to get the rhinestone template cut, then I will come back to brush in the rhinestones. Now that I have the rhinestone template cut, I am going to brush the SS10 Hotfix rhinestones into the template. I am going to start with my first layer. I'm going to pour the rhinestones onto the template. And then I'm going to brush them in a circular motion so that I can get them to fall into a circle. Then I'm going to use the wax pen to place the rhinestones in the empty circles, and also to remove any of the extra rhinestones. So I'm just going to place a rhinestone here. And then I'm just going to also remove any of the extra rhinestones that are on the template. Next, I am going to use the Hotfix transfer tape to pick up the rhinestones. When applying the Hotfix transfer tape, you want to commit when placing it down, because once you place it down, you cannot pick it up to make any adjustments. And so I'm just going to make a U shape. I'm going to lay the middle down and then the sides. I am going to remove the Hotfix transfer tape, and I am going to, if you miss a rhinestone, you just press it on top of it and then continue removing. Then I'm just going to place the backing back on the transfer tape until I am finished with all of the other layers and I am ready to press. Here at the heat press, I have lint rolled the shirt and pre-pressed it to remove any moisture. I've also placed the outline layer on the shirt about 3 inches down from the bottom of the collar, and I am going to press this layer at 350 degrees for 15 seconds. Next, I am going to place the top layer of the inside of the design. I'm going to place it on the shirt, and I am going to make sure that when I place it on the shirt, I am positioning it so that none of the rhinestones overlap with any of the rhinestones that is already on the shirt. And once I have it positioned, I'm going to press this layer at 350 degrees for 15 seconds. I will press the remaining layers, making sure that I do not overlap any of the rhinestones that is already on the shirt. And I will be pressing each layer at 350 degrees for 15 seconds. Okay, so I finished pressing the last layer. So let's reveal, and it is gorgeous. Wow, it's so gorgeous. Wow, it is so cute. Oh my God, what do you think? What do you think? It's so pretty. I love it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. All right, guys, that's all for now. I hope that you're able to follow along with my process. If you like this video and would like to see more, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will respond back. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.